I stay up late, and as I sit awake, fear takes a stroll down my cerebral cortex, finding its way to my subconscious, making itself at home in my thoughts. He takes time to find himself a seat on the insomnia sofa and turns on the TV of my consciousness. He flips through channel after channel of pride, love, lust, hatred, anger, and despair, and thinks to himself, here it is, I found the place for me. He stops channel searching at insecurity. He gets my attention around 2 or 3, yelling out, let me show you why you'll never be free. You need me. I keep you safe and make sure you're never getting out of place. As I watch him show me my flaws, I can't disagree at all. I mean, we all fall. And he's ruthless, spewing, look at yourself. You're not worthy. You'll never reach that level, be that talented, or wear that jersey. You're a dreamer. Keep it small, and you won't have to worry at all. And then I consider what he's saying, and I cry. And then I attempt to deny, but I can never muster up enough strength to truly try. But then I feel peace. I feel a voice speaking louder to my soul than my ears can hear, reaching the part of me that no one ever gets near. And then I hear fear and fear cry out, hello? You have no place here, the voice replies. Fear looks around, lets out loud sounds, yelling out, I was here, I kept him safe all along. You put me, and then the voice interrupts, no, you're wrong. You see, I didn't give him a spirit of fear, but I gave him a spirit of love and power and a sound mind that is only given by my Father and I. I then realize what's happening. Jesus is fighting on behalf of me. My fear is shrinking away and my mind is becoming at ease. Fear is gone and I'm kind of pleased. Then Jesus walks in the room, looks me in the eye and asks, who's this? And I said, Jesus, it's me. You know that. And he says, no, I'm sorry, I don't recognize any of this. This is not who my Father created. The image is distorted, the love is contorted, the plans are not mine. But I heard your cries. I heard the pain, I heard the heartache, so I ran to you and I didn't hesitate. You couldn't save yourself, so I let myself in. I wanted you to be free. I wish you knew that you had already won. Because you see, with me, insecurity has no place. And with me, you're not a disgrace. And with me, you can fill this empty space. And with me, your life is not a waste. So he said, let me in. Let me rearrange some things. Bring you a new hope, a new life. Can't you hear the wedding bells ring? It's only a matter of time. So will you join me in paradise? And then he stops for a second and says, I noticed that your heart has a lock. Can you please open the door as I knock? There are some things that need to be removed from there. That angst, that hatred inside, that lust, and all of that pride. Come to me and the struggles will fade. Hurry, there is no time to waste. I snap up to realize that I had been asleep for hours. And then I sniff myself and realize, oh snap, I need a shower. And as I get under the water, it begins to hit me. I had a conversation with Jesus and he didn't even recognize me. But rather than fear and sadness creeping up inside of me, it felt like a fire of desire had just been birthed. It felt like I had just found my worth, that I needed to show Jesus that I know him and that he knows me and that my heart is his. and that there's no more insecurity. Now the power of the enemy is that he comes only to kill, steal, and destroy. But what we need to understand is that when he comes, God sends us and deploys us to beat him and to shame him and to put him in his place beneath our feet, because there's nothing that he can do that Jesus can't beat. And so when the chaos of this world hits us, there's not anything it seems like we can do, but then you have to understand that God says, go into your prayer room and speak to me and talk to me and tell me your worries, because there's a lot to do and I need to tell you so you can hurry, because we are the messengers, and how beautiful are our feet. But right now, we're not being that holy fleet that he sends out to meet his children. Right now, we're more worried about politics than the hearts, and we're more worried about who's right instead of thinking about where to start so that we can fix all of these issues. I'm tired of seeing state of emergency declared. I'm tired of seeing all of our hearts be impaired, because when our hearts don't see love, then our hearts don't have the mindset from above. So I pray that we all will hear the message that I'm trying to say. Kick fear out and let Jesus in. Kick insecurity out so that Jesus can win. Let all of this stuff go so that we can finally show the world who we believe in. The man who came and died for our sins. And so I'm going to take a break from the verse and the rhyme, and I'm just going to talk for a second, because I think all the time that we just forget that our purpose is not to be rich and successful and have all the fame, but it's just to love people and spread Jesus' name. And we get so caught up that we forget the message, and we get so caught up that we forget that our purpose is not to win arguments or to win debates, but our purpose is to show people that it's not too late to love. It's not too late to care for one another and take up arms and lock in and show the world that we are not done with it yet.